I'm your host.
And I'm your other host, Riley.
Riley, why are you wearing those ridiculous sunglasses?
Because I'm Agent Riley, Dolphin Spy.
What are you talking about?
I'm just getting ready to talk to Shannon Rankin from NOAA's Southwest Fisheries Science Center, California, about spying on dolphins for science. Boom, 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 boom. Thank you, Shannon, for coming to Dolphin Speak to talk to us about wild dolphin research.
Thanks for having me, Riley.
Well, my first question is, I see dolphins from the beach sometimes, but do they also live way out in the ocean?
Yeah, actually the ocean has a lot of different habitats, just like we have on land. You know, on land you'll have forests and grasslands and then wetlands by the coast. Well, in the ocean we also have different habitats. We have near shore, we have really deep oceans and near islands and cold and warm. And so the different dolphin species live in different parts of the ocean, just like different birds live on different parts of land.
How do you study them way out there?
Well, to get way out there, we really need a boat to study them. And so we'll hop on a ship and go study them wherever they might be in different parts of the ocean. So I've taken boats out to Hawaii or to Antarctica, any place that I can find the animals to study. Go out on a ship for a long time, sometimes months on end. And from the ship, we can learn all kinds of things about them.
You stay out there for that long?
Well, living on this ship, it's both really, really good and really, really not so good. On the days when we have lots of animals, it's really exciting. The dolphins will come into the ship and ride the bow. You'll have whales breaching where they jump up and splash in the water. And that can be really exciting, especially when we see rare species. But then there's other times where we don't see animals and you don't get to go anywhere on a ship. You can't go for a hike or see your friends. But the animals are really great.
If you're on a big ship, how do you hear what dolphins are saying?
Well, we use things called hydrophones, which are just like microphones, but they're for the water. And I have a couple hydrophones here. I'll show you. So these wires...
Are those both hydrophones?
Yeah, these are both hydrophones. So this right here, inside, imagine a really tiny little microphone, and then we have to cover it in plastic. Why do you think we cover it in plastic?
Well, it'll probably get all wet and broken.
Right, so the plastic keeps it waterproof. And here's another one right here. And can you see this line right here?
Mm-hmm.
Well, somebody probably fixed it, and they dipped it in some more plastic to make sure it was waterproof. And so we can use hydrophones like these that we just dip over the side of the boat, or we can make them extra strong and we can tow them behind the ship, or sometimes we can attach them to something very heavy and sink them to the bottom, or attach them to something that floats so they drift in the ocean.
How would you learn stuff from all those recordings?
We can use sound to find out what animals are where and how many of them there are. And we want to learn about their populations to help conserve their populations. Because you've heard of things like oil spills?
Yeah.
So sometimes bad things happen and animals can get hurt. And we want to know how bad the population was hurt. And so if one animal was hurt out of 1,000,000, that's a little bit different than one animal out of a species that's endangered of extinction. And if it's an endangered species, then we really want to know how many animals were hurt. So I use sound to study their populations.
You can learn a lot by spying on dolphins, and I've learned a lot too. Thank you, Shannon, for coming to Dolphin Speak.
Thanks for having me.
Wow, I'd love to be in the middle of the ocean like that.
Yeah, it sounds really exciting and helps us learn what we need to know to help endangered species.
Yeah, being a dolphin spy would be the coolest job ever.
And on that sneaky note, see you next time on Dolphin Speak. Let's go, Agent K.